Well, people, as you know, I already purchased the 11.5 foot by 11.5 foot Clam outdoor canopy tent. I think it's called the Explorer, for about $440, $450 on Amazon Prime. Really liked it. So I went off and bought their Traveler, which is only 6 foot by 6 foot. And obviously familiarize yourself with how these things work before you're actually out there. I'm assuming it will have the same quick, easy setup as the larger one, hopefully easier because it's smaller. Won't need the tie-up stakes. So what we're going to do is set this up. However, I also purchased the walls, the ply walls, not to winterize it, although I could if I put a stove in there, but more to block off rain, give privacy, etc. So it already works against bugs and stuff like that with the mesh netting that surrounds it. But I want to see how easy it is to put on the walls. This should have 3 walls plus the door. The large one has 5 walls plus the door. So I purchased a set of 3 walls, I think for $40, and I bought 2 sets, so an extra $60. Now, I think with this one, you actually start with the roof. The last one you did the walls, there was 5 walls plus the door. You go in, pop up the roof. This only has 3 walls and the door, and the ceiling has a handle to pull it out. So I'm going to do the ceiling first. Don't know if this is the correct way to do it, but let's find out together. So this is actually the roof, and pulled right out, just like, actually easier than the larger version, but I'm not going to base everything off of one pull. So now we're going to go for the 4 walls. So I'm going to step on the bottom here because I don't have it staked out. Reach for the handle, pull the handle. Okay, that's one of the walls. You can probably see the handle here. So I'm going to grab that handle, pull it out, grab the top and stabilize it, and it pulled out. A little bit more resistance. Didn't feel like I was going to rip it like I kind of felt I was going to do with the 11.5 by 11.5. This is the last handle. So I will grab that, grab it by the rooftop here. I think that's what I did wrong that last time. I didn't grab it by the rooftop. So this should be all 3 walls and the door. Now, just like the larger version, it has inside, it has the door frame Velcroed and attached to the corner. And like most tenting pipes, it just unclasps. And then I will set that here, and that will stabilize that wall. I will do the same thing on the other side. I love the fact that these are already pre-attached. I think I mentioned this with the larger one. They say sometimes when you're taking it down, you forget to undo these. So once again, you probably can actually see me through this. Last time I didn't think you could see me through it, but when I looked at the video, I could. So I'm assuming you can see me through this. And I will put this one in, also in place right here. So this is the 6 foot by 6 foot. I don't think I did the zipper last time. Easy enough. However, let's try the walls. So the walls are sold in a pack of 3. Grab the first one out, and I'm supposed to hook, and how convenient, I'll make it easy. You hook it right through here, this little hook goes right there, and then there's another one that goes over here. Everything is Velcro after that. And then little places to Velcro not only onto the tent, or onto the canopy, but then I can Velcro down from the canopy onto this. So I'm literally increasing the ability this sucker ain't gonna come apart. At least that's how it's supposed to be. It's not this Velcro isn't working nearly as well as the other one. So maybe I've got this on backwards. So let me see if I flip it around, hook it here, because I'm very impressed with the design, so I'm assuming I just had it backwards. Velcro, there we go. Now the Velcro is working like it's supposed to work, which is always a good thing, because when they design something, they engineer something, and it actually works, that's why you buy them. And then I should be able to Velcro, and it's like just a little bit of Velcro, and it matches perfectly. That's how you know you got it right. Just Velcro it like that. You grab that handle, which was the one you pulled the wall out with. They've actually got a hole in this thing, so you feed it through. So that just stabilizes the midsection. I'm going to Velcro this wall into place. Let's see if they have any Velcros on the bottom. Doesn't seem to have Velcros on the bottom, but it does have two more hooks. So, let's see. And guess what? How convenient. That's how you're going to get the bottom to not flap around in the breeze. There's two hooks, and there's two places to hook them. So, that worked out perfect. Okay, so that's one wall. So, I got three walls. I'm not doing the front. The front has no Velcro. The front doesn't look like it's going to ever. If I wanted to close off the front with something solid, I'd probably have to make it myself. But I can always research, but I'm not seeing anything here that looks like I would be able to do it. So I'm going to do the back. Hopefully you can see me through the back. This time, once again, we're going to hopefully line everything up correctly where I don't put it on backwards first. But I am known to be a dork, so putting things on backwards just means I have to flip it around. You know, Hakuna Matata, no harm, no foul. So, Velcroing right on, flap Velcroing over it. Love it when things work out the way they're supposed to. Velcro down the sides. This time I already know that I can hook this little thing, the hook onto the circle there. Oops, almost forgot. Got to grab that handle, pull it through. I got big fingers, so not that easy to get through that little hole. Probably should see if I should do that first. Not that it really caused a major issue. Velcro, 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 and hook. Awesome. Love it when things work. Third and final wall, like I said. I don't have one for that. So once again, let's find my little hookers. Pretty much it's all a matter of, so this is the bottom. I can tell with the hooks because there's no Velcro there, so I'm looking for that might not be the bottom, but nope, there's the top. Top seems to have one large piece. Don't know why, because there's really no large place to Velcro it to. But everything else matches up, so hey, what the heck? Maybe they just wanted to use that as a ability for people to realize that's where it goes. I think I was going to do that one backwards again. Want to do the first time I screw up. So let's just do it this way. The Velcro down, put the hook through a little circle tab there. Actually, it's a semicircle. If we want to get down to back, not that I think that matters. Velcro, circle-y thingy, semicircle-y thingy. Velcro, Velcro, Velcro. Oh my goodness, this is working so easily. Wall, which means Velcro. Get that a little bit better on there. Velcro, excellent. Velcro, Velcro. Hook. I'm going to grab you guys and bring you closer. So let's flip it. So here we go. So from the outside, and those walls are pretty stable. Oops, I forgot to do that last little bit. As you can see, I can only fit 2 fingers in here. And now I'm trying to do it with one hand. There we go. And I'm gonna pull this through, one-handed. Perfect. What coordination, what skills. Oop, a little bit of Velcro. Velcro. So you see how that Velcro worked. It just Velcros. And this is those little, they just hook right on, easy enough. Same thing on the bottom. That definitely doesn't look like rain is gonna be coming through there. All the sides. All the sides. This is most awesome. Inside. So this is only a 6 foot by 6 foot, but still plenty of room in here. Could definitely put a couple chairs. I could put a little hammock, a little bedding, because I'm only 5'10". So sleeping 6 foot sideways. My dogs would fit in there real well. Literally, I could have one of my pop-up tents all the way up to, probably could even fit my 4-person pop-up tent in there. Or definitely my 1-person, 2-person, and 3-person. My 1-person, 1-person and 2-person when I'm backpacking, definitely would work. Breakdown is going to just be unvelcroing it, folding it back up. So we are going to do exactly that. So I'm going to be thorough with this video. And let's see how easy this sucker is to take down. I'm assuming it'll be pretty easy. Flip this around, set this up again. Oh, you guys have listened to me yipping and yapping for 12 minutes. Don't you feel special? There we go. So, let's take off the walls first. So, we already know. I'll just start at the bottom. That way it doesn't fall and still be hooked down there. Start at the bottom. Unhook. I'll get the other bottom hook. Taking the Velcro off should be relatively easy. It's Velcro. And as expected, it's unvelcroing quite easily. Oops, let's see, I can probably pull that one through now. A little bit easier than trying to, yep, pushed it right through. Velcro, 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 hook. Velcro, Velcro, oops. Velcro. So even though I forgot, Velcro's, it's not like it caused that big a problem. So we're just going to fold this together. Fold one time. Now go to the long version. Fold it over. So if you don't know how to fold things, this is how you fold things. Not that it has to be perfect. It's just going in a bag anyway. I'm going to fold it this way. Fold it that way. Let's fold it again. And let's, what the heck, fold it one more time. Nice little square there. Going to do that 2 more times. So I'll start with the bottom, go to the other bottom. Not that I have to do that. In fact, I'm going to hold on to this bottom while I'm down here. I don't like bending over that much. Unvelcro, Velcro, Velcro, unhook, Velcro, Velcro, push middle section through. That seems to be a good pattern. Velcro, Velcro, hook, Velcro, Velcro, Velcro. So just work my way around. And now that fun, fold it in half. If I can fold a fitted sheet, which I can. Dated a woman, her name was Eva. Man, that woman could fold a fitted sheet like she was in the military. She said she dated a guy and guys kind of sounded like a dick. Because, I mean, like, he required her to, it was like part of the requirements of dating him. She had to make the bed or something, and she had to be able to militarily perfectly do the fitted sheet. The girl could do it. Never asked her how to do it, but I was so impressed that I decided to just figure it out on my own. Don't do nearly as good a job as her because I'm not dating somebody who made it a prerequisite. I am single. But there we go, another little square, and that's how I learned to do that. Just trial and error. Okay, I've already unhooked that side, so I'll just unhook this side. Pardon. And then you know the rules: Velcro, 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 unhook, Velcro, Velcro, push middle section through. Excellent. Velcro, Velcro, hook. Velcro, Velcro, Velcro. And there we go. And then the joys of folding. I actually like doing laundry. I like doing mundane things. I like doing things that won't require my brain, what brain I have. I like to just enjoy it. So with the bigger one, there's actually 6 of these, or 5 of here. No, 6 of them. There's actually 6, even though there's only 5 walls. I wonder if that 6th one could actually be, if the big one allows me to actually close off the front. That would help winterize it. Then I could get a wood-burning stove like I have for my 12-foot by 12-foot Cabela's 4-season canvas tent, which I use in the winter. You know, one of my things I expect and love it when engineers do it is when they make these things where you don't have to struggle to fit everything back in, which is what some things it's like, okay, well, I've taken it out, I'll never get it back in again. I've had a couple pop-up tents like that. It's not fun. So let's first, I think I mentioned this before, a lot of people forget to do the door frame here. In fact, I was about to forget to. Some little imp whispered in my ear and said, don't do that, you look like a fool. Unlike all the other times that I look like fools. But I remembered. Not that would have been that big of a deal, I would have collapsed it, but it would have had a hard time collapsing right at the end because the frame, the door frame would have still been in place. So I would have had to pop it all back up and then do the door frame, creating extra work, which is fine. So they say you can have this up in 45 seconds, and I probably could have had it up fairly quickly. I just wasn't in a hurry, and it was the first time attempt, and I wanted to not break or rip anything. So if I remember correctly, I did the ceiling first, so that'll be last. So I should be able to grab the top. I do have, since it's not staked in, I'll have to step on the bottom and push in, and that should collapse right in. Love it when things work. Should be able to do that to the back here. Boom. Love it when things work. I'm even going to throw that boom in there because booyah! And I should be able to do this one. And then the top. Should be able to do the top. Let's see, where do I grab it? Probably have to grab it up here. Push in. Bam! How about that? Now, this should fold over, which it did. And it should all kind of, I should be able to like literally kick this together. Boom. Big object. And this is where the problem comes in. It's like, will this sucker fit back in? Now the 12-foot by 12-foot gave me no problem fitting back in. So put that part in first, nestle it in there. Then I'm going to just work everything else inside of the zipper, because that's what I did with the big one. It worked like a charm. This one does feel like it's going to be a little bit of a tighter fit, but I'm not going to complain. Oh, that looks like it'll work now. So, looks like it's going to work perfect. So, work to the zipper. I'm going to throw the stakes in on the end that's not as puffy-wuffy. Puffy-wuffy is a formal outdoorsy term. Outdoorsy also being a formal term. So, doing all this off-grid stuff, and you'll be coming up with your own lexicon without any effort. My ex-wife used to call them chasisms, because I'd be literally talking and I'd make up words as I went along, usually by saying one word, deciding another word worked better, and then putting the second half of the second word over the first half of the first word. Chasism, we got a new word. Language is meant to communicate as long as you understood what I meant. This is only about 30, 35 pounds, unlike the other one, which was closer to 40, 45 pounds. Got 2 packs of these, 3. 2 thumbs up. Clam is doing an excellent job with their product. Boo-yah.